Hey everybody, I decided to do day 5 for its own video. It's still going to be a quick process video, but I wanted to show you how I put together this really fun day that we had picking out our tree. I used my Cameo to cut this whole title and also printed a close-up of the tree on vellum. So I will be putting together that page. I think I put that one together off camera. And then I will put together this one, and this one, and then this one. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing this day and spread come together. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I'm starting with this vellum insert that I made. I took a picture, like I said, of it outside, and then I used my Silhouette Cameo to cut out the title, and I'm super proud of myself. I'm doing nothing to the hands in photo. We just put our hands in when we all agree on the tree, so I'm not doing anything with that. I had a leftover piece of laminator paper, and I decided to use that to make a row of the transparency circles. I've seen a lot of people do it, and so I decided to try it for myself. I just love those things, and I was a little hesitant to use them, not sure how to use them, so I figured this was a good way to use them. I am just putting, like I said, a row down the middle, and then I have a Color Cast Designs wood veneer number, and I am going to use that in the middle, so that way I can mark the day. And then I will have an adorable photo of my kids, and I'll use one of the sparkly transparency circles over on the left of their photo. So I just adhered down the 5, and I used the tiny attacher. You saw me use the tiny attacher for the transparency circles. I'm also going to add a ScrappinHappyStudio flare there. I found one that says Merry Moment Documented, I think, and so I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to move on to the pocket page. I had several photos that I wanted to include, and above the photo of the field, the acreage, the forest that we were walking through, I put another flare of Christmas trees, and then I used some of those perforated strips so that way I could add a few phrases. I added one to the 5 as well that said Family Fun, and I only put tape on one side of it. I also printed one of the 6x8 papers on vellum to kind of give some continuity to the theme of trees and having a second vellum insert. I also had a war with my journaling, and I was wrestling with it. And so as you can see here, I'm just putting it in a little craft type bag, and then I'll put a label on it, and then I wound up putting some glue on top of the label, and I didn't mean to, so I'm just going to use this strip of paper. So I took all of that editing out because I didn't want you guys to see the war with my journaling. It was just a mess. I was trying to do some fold out thing and get fancy, and it was just not working, so I moved on. I'm adhering the photo of me and my kids. I had to shrink that one down a little bit because it was not going to work vertical, and it worked fine because I could add that vellum insert. You saw me just a minute ago add a circle to the front of the page protector for my kids, and I'm using the second piece in the back. So, and here's another thing I did with a Cameo. I took the tree from the card, and I was able to isolate it and then make it its own shape so I could cut it out with the Cameo. And so I'm using some foam adhesive to pop it up and make it more dimensional. And I also cut out Merry and Bright so I could put that below the card because I didn't need it to say around the tree. So I'm just kind of fighting with the foam adhesive right now to make sure the pieces aren't too big. I had to cut really small pieces, that way you wouldn't see through them. And then I will add the Merry and Bright and wrap up this page. I just love how that little tree came together. All right, there we go. I am moving on to the little strip, and I'm going to put everything back in the page protectors, and I will be done with this spread. Love how this spread came together, and I love documenting getting our tree. It's usually one of the bigger spreads in my album, and I'm totally okay with that. So I'm putting things back in the page protector, and I am done with this spread. It was relatively easy for the most part, except for the little journaling pocket. So I hope you enjoyed seeing day 5 come to life, and I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.